This ain't what you want.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Today we hit double digits, Week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Watch out now. 50, 50. Let's go now. Ready?
On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
A nice run here early on. It didn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. Right back to Hubbard. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. The Panthers at 3-6 now on the year. Yeah, they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go with Mark partner in this league without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well. That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Second and 9 from the 44.
Set, hut, set.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Set, ready. Hut.
Young now. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
Cover 30. Let's go. Ready.
They'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he stopped immediately there. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 52 blue. Set, hut.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Okay,
8th
ready?
play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Ready. Ready?
Here's Young. Flushed out right. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
Come on, set.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Demario Davis there on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Down. Hut.
And he'll go again here with Hubbard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little. Pass there, call it the 26.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Ready.
The first carry down. This is Alvin Kamara. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28. You look at this Carolina defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass charge.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back. Fall like yellow on leaves. Fall like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache. Gotta wait till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Only like bad with a thick It's a big, it's a no, so long as she get really, really, Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but like we go back, way, way back. Run it, now we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap. You said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that. Just J that. I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid. One girl, one side, in a dope. Sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it. All back in, get all back in, get back. So try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When was the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, life still me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Life still me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. And where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right where I began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, life still me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Life still me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
The heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, life still me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
You can try.
BA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in Uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers. the shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And space tough to come by there as they get maybe a yard to the 37. You look at the Saints defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem? When they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Ready, set.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 3rd and short, so didn't need much, but got a little extra on the backside. Nice run.
Chewed up the yardage, didn't he? To me, that was offensive line with leverage, good blocking angles, taking on a stacked defensive front. And once they chopped that little hole in the beginning, he took it and rambled.
And just the 3rd play from scrimmage, wanted to avoid the 3 and out and did just that.
Red, 38.
On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Set, hut. Blue, ready.
They go play action. Young. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Young will set to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Here we go, set, hut.
Now here's Young. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. When you look at this defense, they are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
Always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man. And are you going to win that battle? You're going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up and put him on the ground. Because the one thing he absolutely detested was yards after contact. tackle him, put him down on the spot.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third.
Down. Ready?
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
They'll fake the give, and here's Rattler. Flush to his right. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2nd down and 8.
Red. 38.
Throwing is Rattler. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And a huge return as they take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the give, this is Hubbard. And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. So the turnover sets it up, and then a touchdown run here on the ensuing play.
And Brandon, a lot of times you see teams take shots in the passing game on a quick change like this. They go right back and throw one for the end zone. Here they just called a running play looking to get a few yards. He's able to work his way downfield and take it into the end zone. The end result, the exact same thing as going for it in the passing game.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where do they think they have an advantage?
Touchdown, New Orleans! Taysom Hill, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. A point after, good by Groupie. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Maybe you only rap to pay the bills. And I don't fit it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down the earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ready, set.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Set.
Young to throw it. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 44 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Saints 7. Sam Martin set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Let's go now.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ready.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Saints.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready up. Here we go. Here we go. Cut, cut.
To the air is Rattler. Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the gun, here's Rattler. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
Ready. 50, green. Steal, check, steal, set.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short.
A loss of a yard.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Red, yellow. Hut, hut.
On 4th down, here's Rattler. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Young. Got a man. That's legal. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 4.
Let's go.
Here's Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Ready.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Young scrambling and able to pick up the first with his legs.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Set, ready, set.
They'll run here with Hubbard. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 70 yards rushing for it as he has been tough to stop here this first half. He covered a lot of ground, great blocking, and now they can sniff that end zone.
They certainly can, and because of that run, maybe you come back and fake it to him on this play and throw a little play action. Someone should break wide open.
Hubbard is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ready, hut.
Hubbard is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7.
Saints 7. Sam Martin set to kick off.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away. And they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you're doing like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Opposite. Green. Let's go now.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ready, set. Switch, yellow. Set.
Coming left is Kamara. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Steel, black. Set.
Rattler wants to throw it. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23. That one goes for 24 yards.
First down.
Here we go. 52 blue. Hut, hut.
Here's Rattler. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. So 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Intercepted.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. 90 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First and 10.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, go.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard.
But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Saints come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Group will be able to add the PAT. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try to make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
It's a 5-yard pickup, so essentially they get the penalty yardage back, and it's back to 2nd and 10. Throwing, Young.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Young. Dancing to his left. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Come off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
This is 2nd and 8.
Young to throw it. They'll roll him out right.
This is caught by McMillan.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
3rd and 5.
Down. Ready?
Looking to throw, Young. Steps away to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Now Young.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
And Xavier again
from 21 yards away.
And the Panthers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Fitzgerald now for the extra point.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Here we go.
They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and they're right back where they started at halftime.
Yeah, exactly right, Paul. They got a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Slice blue.
Rattler working out of the gun. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Rattler. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time to make sure you get in shape.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
4th down, Young. Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Saints are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And 3 interceptions in this game. I didn't have to think. I wasn't a quarterback. But number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And this will wind up a Saints 1st down as the tackle made at the 26-yard line.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Off the play fake, it's Rattler. A little short pass here to Hill. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Black shot. Set.
2nd and 4. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's Miller. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
I
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up the first down.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Blaster, stay, set, hut.
Throwing once more. Here's Rattler. Little short pass here to Hill. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. 45, wide. 52 blast. Ready.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Eventually rendered down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Come on, set. 52 boom. Watch out now. Ready.
They run it again with Kamara. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now, yes, a two-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a two-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
60 red. 60 red.
2nd and 5. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Ready?
On third down, here's Kamara. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
On the double.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. And they'll try the action on 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Here's Groupie for the PAT. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. The ball upright on the
tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
On the ready.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now here's Young. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scramble for that first. After the deep blanket his receivers, that's a backbreaker for the defense. They finished this drive off with 6, and this one could be over.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Come on.
Here's Young from the shotgun. His throw incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Ready.
Young to throw. That is intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
This is 1st and 10.
Down. Blue, 32. Set.
He'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers have just about sewn up this football game.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a...
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Brooks, 52 yards. And the Panthers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this fourth quarter. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black shot. Black 40. Green jack. Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
I like it. I like the call.
Ready.
Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Let's go now. Hut.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
Ready. Ready.
It's on the play. And the Panthers 1st down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the
33.
27-yard line.
Set. Go.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop.
Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles. And, you know, for them, a really nice victory.